So the Osmo Pocket 3 only for my vacation. Do I love it? It's been out for quite a while, never done a review, but today's gonna be my first review of the Pocket 3. Let's get it started. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is Eddie, aka Mr. Eddie Nunez. Today I am vlogging on the Osmo Pocket 3. Right now I have it auto face tracking, and it's pretty neat. So the Osmo Pocket 3 is a little camera that I had now for quite a little while. I want to give a huge shout out to DroneWorks for always supporting my channel and sending this through my way. I have the Creators Combo, which comes with this mic. It comes with all these accessories, which I'll show. It comes with this, let me see if it comes with this wide angle lens. So right now it's not a wide angle. I'm gonna place the wide angle and boom, look at that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm traveling on a family vacation. I'm gonna be trying to use the Osmo Pocket only for vlogging. So I do have my Sony camera, but I'm kind of gonna leave that in the bag. And today's vlog is all about the Osmo Pocket for vlogging, the Pocket 3. And we'll get to some really specific details, and then we'll get to my opinions based on my experience using the Pocket 3. I am in the airport right now in JFK. It is a heck of a noisy environment. So yeah, let's see. Well, I'm excited to be using this. So let's get this travel started. Restaurant, getting breakfast with the family, not using the wide angle lens. I'm gonna go ahead and just add the wide angle lens. So this is now a wider field of view. This is without the little wide angle lens. And yeah, we got the mic too, and in a noisy environment. So I wanna go ahead and just see how this is performing. I do wanna say though that setting up the Osmo Pocket is extremely easy and fast. It's not cumbersome as using a mirrorless camera such as a Sony or a Canon, whatever you may be using. This is just so easy, so convenient, and it's one of the things that I really enjoy about having a Pocket 3 for vlogging. So yeah, let's just continue this test. Pocket 3 is an incredible little device. It has so many features. Now, I was an original Pocket 1 owner, and I never got the Pocket 2, so hence I upgraded now to the Pocket 3. Actually, my Pocket 1 was actually stolen right in the Dominican Republic where we're currently at. And I never thought about getting the second version because I felt like the upgrades weren't as large of an upgrade as is the Pocket 3. Now the Pocket 3 is jam-packed with features. It has all of my favorite features that I will want on a camera, and if I can combine that with a drone, then I'm gonna explain that in a second. But it does videos at 4K 60, does 4K 30, 24, you name it, 50 frames per second. It does all those video modes. It has night mode. It can take photographs. And the reason why I love the Pocket camera so much and why I fell in love with the Pocket 1 is because of motion lapse, hyperlapses. I love doing hyperlapses on the Pocket. I think you get sort of like a great perspective when you're not doing it in the air like I'm doing right now. You probably hear there in the background doing a hyperlapse in the air, and I'm going to be doing a hyperlapse with the Osmo Pocket. And the significant upgrade from the Pocket 1 to the Pocket 3, even the Pocket 2, is that you can now get raw DNGs for your hyperlapse. That's huge. With the Pocket 1 and I believe the Pocket 2, there was no raw DNG. It was just JPEG images. And when you're trying to pull in some of the dynamic range, in this case, like I'm shooting clouds today, you're gonna have a little bit of trouble and your image is gonna start breaking apart when editing a JPEG. So I welcome the DNG here. And you can absolutely take photos. I don't really use this much for photos. I prefer like pulling out an iPhone if I'm looking for something portable. I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max and it has, raw DNG capabilities. But if you have to take images with this, you can. But I still prefer a camera, a full frame camera, even an APS-C camera when taking photos, because that's where you're really gonna notice the difference between the Pocket 3 and a full frame camera, a digital camera. So continuing on this Pocket 3 vlog series, I don't even know where I left off because I keep recording little segments every single day. I'm mainly using my Pocket 3 for B-roll, I've noticed, but it's not a bad vlog camera at all. And for example, right now, I am in a commercial place. This is a supermarket, and I'm vlogging with the Pocket 3 because I feel much safer using this camera versus my Sony A1, which I have with me here for this trip. So overall, this is fantastic. Such an easy setup. I have an ND16 slapped on. I have the mic. I don't even have all the extra accessories at the bottom. I'm just holding a slight little camera in my hands. Very discreet, although people are noticing, asking me like, hey, what is this gringo doing here? And overall, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the Pocket 3. When we get back to the Airbnb in which I'm staying at, I'm gonna go ahead and film just like my overall conclusion using the Pocket 3. And of course, you're gonna see tons of B-roll from the Pocket 3. It is a beautiful day in Dominican Republic. So let's keep on with the adventures. All right, so I am back at the Airbnb now. I am backlit. I thought that this would be a great view. I'm sure I'm gonna regret this when editing. I'm shooting this on my Sony A1, a little bit echoey. If it's echoey, I apologize as well. I'm in an open environment. But let's deep dive into my findings of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Having tested this unit out for the last about 2 to 3 months, this is the very first time that I really put it to use for vlogging. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I do have the creator bundle, which comes in this little pouch. It comes with the Pocket 3, and it comes with a bunch of accessories that I'll show you here as well. The Pocket 3 has been a fantastic camera throughout my whole travels here in the Dominican Republic. It is small, it is compact, it is very discreet. Although people still look at you because you are carrying something and kind of talking into a camera, that's normal. You're gonna face that with any camera, even if it's your phone on a gimbal, GoPro, it doesn't matter. People are always gonna stare. But I rather folks, especially here in the Dominican Republic, stare at me with this smaller camera, the Pocket 3, versus my Sony A1 and a 16 or 35G master lens. What I truly love about this camera is its ability to capture content on a gimbal with tremendous dynamic range. This camera has a 1-inch CMOS sensor, so it is a very powerful 1-inch CMOS sensors that puts a lot of detail-rich imaging right at the palm of your hands. The camera alone was the huge upgrade coming from the Pocket 1 or Pocket 2 to the Pocket 3, but also is this rotating screen. This rotating screen is truly phenomenal. It is sort of like a high definition OLED display where you can really see what you're recording really well. And not only that, you can also kind of flip it here vertically and capture native vertical videos, which is fantastic. The vertical videos is limited at 3K 60 frames per second, but that's plenty of resolution for any social media platform. It is fantastic. Now, I'm not gonna deep dive so much into any specifics. We all know the specs of this camera because it's been out for quite a while now. You know, we all know that this can shoot 4K 120. We know that it can shoot 4K 60. We know that it can do videos in D-Log 10-bit. We know we can do native color profile, standard picture profile. We know it can do photos. We know it can do time-lapse, hyperlapses, motion lapses, all of that. We already know that because it's been out for a while. We also do know that it comes with this DJI Mic 2. Right now I'm wearing the DJI Mic 1 from my original kit. And here is the Mic 2 that came with the Osmo Pocket, and we know that it records in 32-bit. So I already said enough specs there. We're not gonna get too deep into the specs because again, this has been out for quite a little while. I am late showcasing this on my channel, but I do wanna go ahead and just really focus on my overall impressions of using this camera specifically for the last 10 days for vlogging in the Dominican Republic. And as you saw, I was able to capture the content with a lot of ease and convenience. This little camera comes right out of this bag and it's so quick to set up. You don't really need to do anything besides install ND filters, which I also do have from Freewell. Now, ND filters are necessary in my opinion because this is not a variable aperture. This is a fixed aperture at f2.0. And the focal length is 20 millimeter, which for me is plenty, 20 millimeters. I have not the longest arms, but I do have arms that are long enough that allows me to capture myself in a vlogging style very easily. Now it does come, this creator combo here does come with a wide angle lens, which then gives you a wider field of view. I think it's almost as equivalent to like a 16 millimeter lens. I could be wrong, but you know, it is very wide, plenty of wide, where you can really capture not only yourself, but also your ambience around you, your ambient environment. Now, the Pocket 3 has also become my go-to camera for B-roll because it has this great active track mode where the camera literally will use its gimbal and rotate full 360 all the way around to make sure that it captures you. And not only that, this thing must have some AI built in, because it can lose me if I go behind like a post or a pillar or something, an object, and then it will quickly pick me up again and start tracking me again. It is fantastic. Just recently I did a family photo shoot here upstairs at a terrace for my baby, my 2-year-old baby boy. And I used the Pocket 3 just on its tripod on the ground to active track him as he was kind of scooting around, capturing the little eggs that we had for him for Easter. So the Pocket 3 is not only a great vlogging camera, but it's also a great B-roll camera. A lot of the B-rolls that I'm capturing out here is with the Pocket 3. I love the 360 barrel roll. That is an effect that I like using when I have my Ronin gimbal, and now I have it at the palm of my hands with the Pocket 3. And what I love about using the Pocket 3 as my B-roll cam is that it combines really well with my drone B-roll as well, because I'm shooting both in D-Log M, so I'm able to color them really close to match in my grading process, and that for me is a winning combination as well. Now, although I am showing you the camera in its bare bones, I want to go ahead and show you how I like to use the camera when I'm actually vlogging. So the camera comes with some great accessories as part of the Creator Bundle, and I highly recommend that you pick up the Creator Bundle if you're thinking about this camera, because it comes with a lot of accessories that you're gonna want in the future if you get the standard bundle. So let me go ahead and take out, this is sort of like the tripod. There is a battery grip here. The battery can charge this Osmo Pocket 3 in some unbelievable fast time, like, I don't know, like maybe 15 minutes from zero, something like that, something crazy. But again, we're not gonna be talking about specs because all the specs are out there. And then it also has this small little compact thing, which is really just a port at the bottom for your quarter 20. So you can just slide this in here like this, and you just put the camera up on its little tripod, and there you go. So this is how I like to use the Pocket 3 as I'm vlogging, not only because of its convenience, I can set it down anywhere, I can do those active tracks for B-roll. This is also the setup when I'm doing my motion lapses, which is a feature that I truly enjoy and we're gonna cover next. But also it allows for an easier grip. So it allows you for an easier grip while you're kind of like capturing B-roll. It's almost like having that full Ronin experience, but maybe with a quarter of the weight and in a small compact size. Now let's talk about hyperlapses. Hyperlapses is the #1 favorite feature that I missed from my Osmo Pocket 3 before I lost it. And this guy has it, but it also has it with the ability to do RAW. Now you can save your RAW images. And the Pocket 3 does some incredible motion lapses, and you can get really creative with this. And this time around here at my vacation, I've just been using it kind of static, and I've been using the custom modes to really map out my waypoints. I've been using a lot of the right to left, left to right, which the camera will do automatically. But you can go ahead and take those raw images. They're gonna be humongous, so make sure you get a large card and dump them into your computer, process them via Lightroom, just like you would do a hyperlapse. The only thing is that you're not gonna get any bouncing, you're not gonna get any shake, you're not gonna have to stabilize it because the camera is essentially static. And you get some really incredible time lapses, and you can do them both horizontally and in portrait mode as well. I am getting incredible captures with this. Now, the last item I really want to touch on is the Mic 2. So as I mentioned, I have the Mic 1 on me here. That's what I'm using to film this video. The Mic 2 is a noticeably improved upgrade. For starter, you know, the way that you put in the windscreen and the way that it attaches is pretty unique. It is very secure. The magnet now is huge. And you also have now the Mic 2 with a new design here. And using the Mic 2, I'm noticing slightly improved audio, but it's audio that's not gonna make me upgrade to the Mic 2. I think the Mic 1 does a fair enough job, but it is very nice that DJI included the premium Mic 2 with 32-bit flow. I say quotes in the air because, you know, premium. Is this premium because it has 32-bit flow? I don't know, 32 flow. I think it's now just a new hype, a new trend. It is useful, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's necessary if you just take some time to adjust your audio before you start recording. But what is really cool is that I essentially have the mic too. I have the mic too, because right now I can be recording. In fact, let's do it right now. Right now I can be recording with the mic too, and all I gotta do is just press record here on the side. And right now I'm recording. So my Osmo Pocket 3 is actually turned off right now. I'm not even using it. And right now I'm capturing audio from the mic too, and it's recording internally at 32-bit float, which you're gonna have to record internally already. The upgrade that I'm gonna do for my next wireless mic is when they can start transmitting to the cameras with 32-bit wirelessly. I don't know if that's a functionality within the camera that needs to happen, or that's something that's handled through, wireless transmission through the receiver that's attached to my camera right now. But I'm not gonna upgrade my mic just because it has 32-bit flow, because I have to always record internally. I have to always transfer that, remember to transfer that, remember to press the button to record here as well. So, we'll see how that goes. Now, this audio may or may not sound the same because I noticed I was holding it up to my mouth, but if I were to put it here on my chest, this audio right here is the DJI Mic 1. This audio to my right here is the DJI Mic 2. So DJI Mic 1, DJI Mic 2. Like, could you notice an incredible difference? Probably not. Now, if I was screaming, I was peaking. Now that's where the 32-bit float will come into place. So let me just go ahead and turn this off. So as easy as pressing a button here on the side and then pressing the power button on the other side turns this off. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I hope that, this video was found helpful to you. And the Pocket 3 is an incredible purchase if you're thinking about it. If you're still on the fence after all this time since it's been released, go ahead and pick one up. They are incredibly hard to find, but the good news is that DroneWorks has them in stock and they will ship them out to you, whether it's the standard or the Creator Combo. I strongly, highly recommend you pick up the Creator Combo because that's the combo that comes complete with all these accessories you'll need. There's one more accessory that I did miss, and that's like this hard case. I left that at a park bench somewhere. That's the problem when you do have a lot of accessories, but it's not really needed because I have this little bag, and I'm always gonna have this bag because that's where everything goes, and I can just carry with this with ease. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you again so much. Sorry for making this video extremely long. I hope that you enjoyed all the B-roll. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. We'll have one more Pocket 3 video coming up soon where I'll showcase some of the freewell filters and why you'll need freewell filters, especially when doing hyperlapses. You can get some really cool, unique shots with filters and hyperlapses, which we will showcase in a future video. Until next time, guys, this is Eddie. Thank you again so much for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.